Hello everybody, my name is Justin Cook. I'm going to be doing my my speech on South Park, the TV adult animation series on Comedy Central. And I wanted to do this because probably everyone's heard about it. It's been on for 20 plus years, ever since 1997. And it's one of my favorite shows, probably, in adult animation. Um, it's been a part of my childhood. I've probably watched all the episodes maybe at least twice or three times. And yeah, so basically, I'm going to be going over how it came to be what it is today, where it's come from, the creators, and the characters in it, and what they basically represent. So, to start off with, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they're the creators of the show, they're the masterminds behind everything. Um, they actually met at a university in Colorado in '92, and they had a film class in 1997 where they had a film class together, and they were partnered up to do a film project for their teacher. And they made a film that was called Jesus versus Frosty, and that short film basically was made with cutouts and stop motion, kind of how the first South Park episode was in the first few seasons. Um, if you watch that today, you can really similarly see how that grew into South Park and how it was the backbone of it and the style behind it. And so, according to a website too that I'd found, a Fox News executive had caught a glimpse of the video and the film, and they wanted to bring it up to another Fox executive, and that one eventually signed Trey and Matt to do another film followed up from the one that they did before for their network. And so they did, and that one was called Jesus versus Santa. And those two films together, they had made such a big hit for them. And that is basically what propelled them to do South Park. And ultimately, with those, the South Park main characters, there's four of them. They're fourth graders, they're 9 years old. Their names are Kenny, Kyle, Stan, and Cartman, and they're very foul-mouthed. They're very offensive and crude to a lot of people in situations in the show. And they basically play it off, it's all because they're young and they don't know what else to know or do, because they don't know how to ask things and stuff like that. Basically typical how you think of a 9-year-old child, but way worse. And I had read too, they based Stan and Kyle off of Matt and Trey Parker, and they based them off their personalities. And so Stan was representative of Trey, while Kyle is representative of Matt. And I thought that was pretty cool that you saw the creators actually be in the show in a way, their personalities be turned into characters. And I had seen in a documentary too that I just watched yesterday, because I just found out it exists. They actually do all the characters themselves, like voice them. And it's crazy because over 300 episodes, it's pretty big series. There's been a lot of characters to come on and come off of that show, and probably close to 500, and they do big majority of it, probably 95% of it. Even some of the girls' voices in there, it's kind of funny. But they do have other voice actors too, that they don't work entirely alone. And yeah, for that reason too, it's become just such a show that you can think back on and you'd be like, wow, they really did that and they got away with it. But yeah, it's just a unique show. It's become a symbol, somewhat of a symbol in adult animation and in the film culture there. And I had seen that critics want to say that you should appreciate South Park for its content because it kind of represents what's wrong with the world and what could be if we go and step off this place or swerve into this area with these people. It's very representative of how the country is currently going. Since it's South Park, they live in South Park, Colorado in the show. Um, and yeah, so Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they probably created one of the most influential adult animations to ever hit the air. And they basically did that with just two guys, stack of construction paper, a pair of scissors, and some stop motion technology that they had learned in their film class. So I think that's pretty cool. That'll be it for my speech. Thank you for listening.